All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here. We are live, Ontarian here, the passive income guru. Good morning to all of you. It is 10:30 a.m. here in Oklahoma. Cold, brisk cold today. I had a little bit of time to get on here, guys, and kind of brush up on the webinar we had a couple of days, not even 2 days ago, guys. Let me just tell you right now that this program, our program that my wife and I put together has gotten an overwhelming response. I'm just now getting time to really get on here and talk to you face to face. So I want to go over a few things about the program to kind of clear up some questions, because we're getting some questions when people call in. And before I get into that, I want to let you know that next Tuesday, we have a post pre-launch party. What does that mean? That means the pre-launch is over next Tuesday. I believe it's February the 4th. Okay. Now, let me just also emphasize this. If you have not called in yet, all right, you're going to want to call in, because right now we have a special going on right now that everyone is taking advantage of. That particular special ends next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at midnight. So if you don't come in, because what we're doing in the first 7 days, guys, we're giving you the opportunity to maximize your income potential. As explained on the webinar, we told all of you that we want you to make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 per month. In order to do that, you have to be leveraged in a good position to do that. So you definitely want to get involved before Tuesday. I'm just going to say that right now. I have a ton of packages to send out today. My wife and I sent out packages yesterday, and we got packages to send out today. So all of you that's coming in, welcome to the team. We're going to take good care of you. We're going to give you a lot of value, a lot of tools, a lot of resources to make sure that you are very, very successful in this particular program. All right. Excuse me. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of what I'm about to show you. Before I begin, I want to show you the postcard. That's how the postcard looks right there. Very colorful, very eye-catching. It works. Okay. So let me share my screen. I'm going to go to the whiteboard. I like the whiteboard. I do it a lot because it gives me a visual. It helps you guys to understand everything that I'm teaching you and showing you. So let me adjust my screen here. Look like I'm at the top of the there we go. All right. Okay. So let me share my screen, and I'm going to give you the benefits of why you should join our postcard program. All right. Of course, the name of our program is Passive Profits, and we came up with the name for good reason. We want to help you make passive income. Okay. As passive as possible. Guys, and I'm going to share this with you again. I've shared this before. I've been in the direct mail industry since 2014. Well, I mean, plenty of time to experience direct mail opportunities, plenty of time to see the ins and outs of them, plenty of time to see what's missing and what needs to be done to catapult people into success. So what we've done, we've studied, we researched these opportunities, direct mail, and say, you know what? This component is missing, this component is missing, this component is missing. Let's add these ingredients into our own deal. That way we're covering a lot of area to where we're helping people eliminate a lot of excuses, and we're breaking down those barrier walls. That's pretty much what we've done here. Okay. So let's go into the benefits. What are the benefits of joining Passive Profits? Well, I'm going to start with the first one, which is you do not have to sell. There is no selling. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put in parentheses because this is like a bad word in the industry. There is no recruiting. Okay? Don't have to worry about recruiting. That is a big deal. I mean, you know how many times I've heard people I've talked on the phone with, excuse me, getting over a little cold here, guys. I've talked on the phone with, I've consulted with, I've text message, you name it. And before I can get the word out to them, a lot of times they tell me, I want something where I don't have to recruit Ontarian. Do you have anything where I don't have to sell anyone? Because who likes to be sold to, truth be told, right? Let me break it down a little further. A lot of people say they don't have to be sold to, but did you know the house you live in, the car you drive, the clothes on your back, the food on your table is all from selling? Okay, it may not be, it probably wasn't someone in your face most of the time, but it's all from sales. Okay, all from sales. So in essence, all of you are pretty good saleswomen and salesmen, right? How can I prove that? How can I prove that? Well, let me just listen closely now. If you are married, okay, if you're married, that your spouse, okay, mainly the man or the woman too, had to market themselves in such a way to get you sold to them. Okay, that's another conversation in itself. I just want to let you know that selling is everywhere. Marketing and business is everywhere, guys. It's not going anywhere. But we're gonna ease your mind here with Passive Profits. You don't have to do none of that. Okay, we're going to do that pretty much 100% for you. Our experts are sitting by the phones pretty much around the clock. Okay, so we're going to take care of that for you. The other thing is this: no internet experience needed. Okay, no internet experience needed. How many baby boomers out there? How many people who are retired? They don't know nothing about social media. They don't want anything to do with social media. They just want something that they can do in the comfort of their home and sit in the background and make money. How many people you know like that? There's millions of them out there. Okay, there's a ton of people that don't want nothing to do with internet marketing, and there's a lot of programs out there, guys, mainly in the affiliate marketing space, where you have to be on the internet. You have to set up sales funnels. You have to set up autoresponders. You have to set up. You have to generate traffic. You have to, maybe buy solo ads and place Craigslist ads. That can be overwhelming for the person who doesn't want anything to do with the internet, so it turns them off. The other benefit, ladies and gentlemen, of Passive Profits is you don't need internet experience. Because why? We have a postcard that you can mail from your home. If you can put a stamp on the back and a lead label right here, which we supply to you by the way, in your package, okay, then you can do this business. Cut and dry, right? Cut and dry. So no internet marketing experience. You don't need it. I'm going to probably put one more point here. The other point I want to make here is this, and this goes along the line of no selling or anything like that. No picking up the phone. Of course, that goes with no selling, no recruiting. I'm going to put here, I'm going to say it is going to be, you can actually do this hands-free. We have an option for you to do this hands-free. Okay? That's powerful. That is completely powerful. We've partnered up with a particular company where you can do this 100% hands-free, guys. You don't want to mail postcards? Great. We got you covered, okay? Now, A couple of missing components in most direct mail companies. All right. And this is where we come in at. A lot of your direct mail companies, they're not closing your sales. All right. Very, very, very few, if that. We close your sales. How about that? You ain't got to talk to nobody. Let us do the hard work for you. How does that sound? That's why it's called passive profits. Okay. The other missing component, here's one of the things you're going to get in your kit. How about stamps to get you off to a good start? Would you mind getting stamps in your kit? Tell me another direct mail company that's doing that, where the company sends you stamps. I'm not talking about the user, where the company sends you stamps in your kit. Okay. We're going to give you leads. We're going to send leads in your kit. What else are we going to send you in your kit? How about a nice gift card? Now, these gift cards vary, but how about a nice gift card? Maybe take your spouse out to eat, your significant other. Maybe it's a gift card with just money on there. Go spend it how you want to spend it, right? And some other things that we put in there for you guys. We have gone over and beyond your expectations. Okay, that is what we wanted to do. We wanted to over deliver in value so that joining us would definitely be a no-brainer. All right, as you can see, it's a no-brainer. The other thing that you can rest assured that we can that our program is it is highly duplicatable. Duplicatable. Okay. I can't spell today. Duplicatable. Hopefully I spelled that right. I wasn't in the spelling bee, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. Duplicatable. Why is it duplicatable? Now let me just say this. We're not going back to the no internet experience. Is internet marketing duplicatable for everybody? You got to be honest now. Is internet marketing duplicatable for everybody? I just told you, you got baby boomers, you got people on Social Security, older folk that don't want nothing to do. They don't even know what social media is. So internet marketing is, I mean, they can learn it if they have the desire, but is it duplicatable out the gate? Is what I'm trying to say. No. What we have is highly 100% duplicatable out of the gate. What do I mean by that? If you can mail a postcard, you can duplicate what we're doing here. And we're going to give you in the kit too. I have a TKO strategy. We came up with a TKO strategy, guys. If you follow the TKO strategy, you can't lose. Mailing postcards is just one component. You follow the strategy, you can't lose. Okay? So I'm going to pause real quick. And if this all makes sense, if everything I just said, the benefits, and there's a lot more, I just want to cover the highlights. If all of that makes sense, drop me a number 7 in the comments. Let me see some hearts. Drop a number 7 and some hearts. If all of just what I just said makes sense, I'm going to look at my phone here and see who's tuning in, and then I'm going to go into some of our levels, okay? Because I want to solidify the cost and everything, the levels and commissions and all that, so that you guys can understand what we have here. All right. And I will answer some of your questions here in a bit. Actually, I'll answer one right now. Renee said, Ontarian Hawkins, I just registered for the webinar next Tuesday. Is it actually 11 p.m. Eastern? You know what? I'm going to change that time. No, it's going to be later on, Renee. So it will be later, around between 4 and 4:30. So thank you for pointing that out. I'm going to change that, okay? All right. Let me bring up another sheet and let's talk about the levels, okay? Let's talk about the levels. All right. To get started with passive profits, we have a few levels. And Actually, big credit, big kudos to my wife. She came up with the idea of these levels, the name, and everything, guys. So big kudos to my wife, Kima. If you're watching, baby, love you. She, we're a team. Okay, we are a team, and she's been helping me all the way. It is a blessing, guys. Let me just say this: when you have a spouse that's behind you in business, especially as a man, you can conquer the world. All right, you can conquer the world, and she stands behind me all the way. She's my foundations, guys. So you need, if your spouse is not with you right now, I mean, and I know it happens a lot. Don't worry about it. Just keep pushing. Make a believer out of them. Make a believer out of them. Okay. So let's talk about the levels. I'm going to abbreviate for time's sake. So we got featherweight, lightweight. Featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. Okay. So you guys are familiar with these. You guys are familiar with the names of these levels. It goes along with what? Boxing. Okay. And we wanted that boxing theme. It's different. No other direct mail company has these level names, right? We wanted every single aspect of this thing to be different. Every single aspect. Okay. All the way down to the levels. As you see, is different. So, and you're going to see that when you get your package in the mail, you're going to see it's going to continue with the boxing theme. Okay. Featherweight. The cost to join the featherweight is $100, folks. The cost to join lightweight, $300. The cost to join welterweight is $500. The cost to join middleweight is $1,000. Now, as you can see here, we've made this affordable for everyone. Cost to join cruiserweight is $2,000. And the cost to join heavyweight is $4,000. Okay. These are the costs. Now, let me just say this. That is the cost. Now, on the webinar, you guys, what you heard was how much you're going to make per level. Okay. So basically, the commission structure it's a 50% split. Okay. 50% goes to you, 50% goes to the company. So here you're making $50. You gotta get this other color here. Here you're making $150. Here you're making $250. Here you're making $500. Here you're making $1,000. Here you're making $2,000. Okay. So that is what you heard on the webinar, but these are the actual prices of the levels. Okay. So now our goal, as I explained to you, our goal is for you to make $5,000 to $10,000 per month, not per. Well, if you can do it per week, that's phenomenal. Okay, but a lot of people, they look at this and they say, you know what? I can quit my job at $5K to $10K a month. I can quit my job. Right? You can walk away from your job and never come back. In order to do that, you're going to need to be leveraged. Again, we're doing pretty much all the work for you. You have a small piece to play. And don't let anyone tell you that it doesn't take work to make passive income. It takes work. Even in Forex trading, I'm a trader, right? My wife is a trader. Even in Forex, you still have to think. You still have to strategize. It takes work. All right. It takes work. Unless you put your money in something and it's growing for you. That's a different story. You know, you're getting dividends and things like that. Okay. That's another story. That's later on in the phases. Okay. But most of the time, and even when you invest in those type of entities, it still takes work. You got to research. You got to make sure you're making the right move. Everything is a monopoly game. You got to make sure you're making the right move. So it takes work. Everything is work, guys. So don't let nobody tell you, man, I got to work for this. Or you said I got to work. You said I can't make money without working. That don't make sense. The Bible is clear on that. If a man don't work, he don't eat. Right? So don't let nobody ever tell you that. It's going to take some work on your end to make the engine run. Okay? So I want to solidify that for you. We put everything in place so that you can come in here, make a conscious decision to partner with us. Okay? And we're going to, all you have to do is invite through postcards and other methods. We're going to be doing webinars every week. Invite people. Let us do the talking for you. That's what we're here for. We want you to make a substantial amount of money. That's what we want. That's what we want you to do. That's our goal. That's why we work so hard behind the scenes. Okay. So in order to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month, it depends on how hard you want to work. So for example, you come in at the lightweight level. How many sales do you need in order remember you're getting 150 a pop at the lightweight level. How many sales do you need to hit the minimum of $5,000 at the lightweight level? I'll tell you, I'm not that good at math. Well, I was decent, but let me tell you, $5,000 divided by 150, you need about 33 in the third. I'm just going to say 33. 33 sales of 150 to get a minimum. We're talking about minimum here of $5,000. Okay. As you go down the line, that number, that 33 is going to diminish. Now, what if you come here? Now, this is the sweet spot right here. We call the middleweight level the sweet spot. It's kind of in the middle. It stands out to people. It's affordable for most. You're earning $500 a pop. Let's do the same math. 5,000 divided by 500. Wow. Okay. You go from making 33 sales to make the minimum of 5,000, and you jump down here to middleweight. All you need is, look at that. You see that number right there? All you need is 10 sales to make your minimum. And guys, that won't be hard to do. That won't be hard to do. Because again, we have a duplicatable system, which a lot of direct mail programs out there don't, that is going to help you reach these numbers. Now, we're not guaranteeing you anything. I can't guarantee you anything. If I get up here and guarantee you anything, just stop listening to me. You can click off. But I'm saying you have the highest potential because I believe in you. I believe in everyone that has an entrepreneurship spirit. I do. And if you have an entrepreneurship spirit, you see what we have with this system. You see the vision. Everyone, you don't know how many emails and everything I've gotten so far from people saying, wow, this is phenomenal. This is genius, Ontarian. So far, I mean, in the first, not even 2 days, it ain't been 2 days yet. People saying, this is genius. I've never seen this before. Yeah, right? 10 sales. Okay, now we can all do the math right here, right? How many sales do you need here at the cruiserweight level to make that minimum of 5K? 5. And of course, you come here, 2.5 or so, boom, you hit the minimum. You can, and when you get to these higher levels, which that's where you leverage yourself. I mean, you can very well start to hit that 10K mark easily. And that's what we want you guys to see here. Okay. So I wanted to do this video to solidify some things for you guys, to let you know, hey, this is what it is. This is the cost. This is the commission. We want you to hit a certain amount of numbers. To do that, get in where you fit in, but come in at least at the sweet spot so that we can help you to leverage to that income that you so desire. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to hit we already got people that's in place hitting 5K, 10K, well, actually 5K minimum so far, and more coming. And we're just getting started. So you're going to hear more about them. Okay. Mark my word, you're going to hear more about them. And it's going to be a lot more coming, guys. You know, I've been in this industry over 10 years. And up to this time, I've always been an affiliate of other companies. I mean, affiliate marketing, pretty much the online marketing space, is what retired me from corporate America, from working a job. There's nothing like timing, guys. You know, a lot of people come to me and say, hey, why don't you have your own program? And I say, you know, I'm not ready yet. You know, I was doing other stuff. But there's nothing like timing, the right time. And what better time than the year of 2020, new vision, right? New beginnings. It's the right time. Timing is everything, okay? So with that said, guys, I'm going to end it because I got some calls to make. I got a ton of things. I got packages to send out again today to people who have joined us. I had people join us before I got to bed this morning. So we got people who are excited. We got a nice support team on the back end. We're going to be increasing that. The sky's the limit with this opportunity, guys. I'm telling you right now. So we're going to be around for a long time. Let me look at some questions before I go. Let me look at some questions before I go. And let me stop sharing. That way I can see all the questions either on my phone or on Facebook. So give me 1 second, guys. All right. Bob, what's up? What's up, Bob? Bob asked, stamps are postcard stamps that are given. Yes, Bob, it's going to be postcard stamps. Thanks for bringing that out, because that's the other thing that we're doing. Okay, listen up. The other thing we're doing is saving you money in the direct mail program. We're saving you money in the direct mail space, because postcard stamps are less than the other stamps where you got to fold fly. You don't have to fold flyers here. You don't have to, you ain't got to worry about getting that blister on your thumb or your index finger. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. It's going to save you time and money. Again, we've covered guys, look, we've given you every characteristic, every strategy for you to make a logical decision to join us in 2020. And let me ask you this, what else are you going to do? What other program are you going to do out there? You're going to do an online marketing program? Nothing wrong with that, but good luck with it, because you're going to have to set up funnels. You're going to have to set up an autoresponder. You're going to have to get traffic, okay? Right? A lot of people are getting tired of that. I still do it because I've been doing it for a long time, so I got a lot of momentum. But many people who are coming on online space, they're looking for something different. They're looking for something different. So yes, Bob, it's going to be postcard stamps, brother. Postcard stamps. That's right, Christine. Invite equals, if you invite people to the platforms that we show you, the webinars and everything, we will help you close the sales. That's what we do. Charlie Jones, said this is a game changer for beginners and those who don't want to be competing on social media. Absolutely, Charlie. You said it. You hit the nail on the head, bro. It's a game changer for those who don't want nothing to do with the internet. Right? I mean, someday, I love the internet, but someday I'm not going to want to fool with the internet as I get older, right? I mean, my wife looking at this, she's like, yeah, she might be saying, yeah, right now. I mean, I like marketing, as you can see, guys. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm always in your face. I'm in your face more than probably your favorite commercial, right? And that's what marketers do. That's what we do. Okay. I love what I do. I love my line of work. I'm passionate about it, as you can see. And I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can. But someday I'm going to want to say, hey, I want to step away and just be more passive in the background, right? So, Andrea says, starting at featherweight, 6 sales to lightweight, 4 sales to middleweight, 4 sales to. All right, Andrea, I didn't understand your comment there. Can you elaborate on that for me? Renee said, do you have a saved version of a prior webinar that I can watch before next Tuesday? Absolutely, Renee. Renee, do me a favor. Could you message me in my inbox real quick and I can get that video right to you, okay? Caroline, can you have your own mailing list of prospects to use? Absolutely. It's fair game with us, Caroline. You can use any leads list that you want to. And we're going to give you tips as well. Diane said, what are the products and do you pay the difference if you want to move up? Good question, Diane. So the main product here, we are a direct mail, okay, of course, postcard, membership, and an educational training platform. That's what we are. That's the whole spectrum of it. Membership-based and educational platform. Okay. That's what we do. Now, as far as you asked the question, if you want to move up, do you pay the difference? We're going to give you 30 days from the time that you join, Diane, to move up in order to pay the difference. If after 30 days you want to move up, you got to pay the full price. So we're giving people ample time to upgrade. Okay, looking for more questions here, guys. Okay, Andrea, you're gonna earn your way up. You can also earn your way up to heavyweight. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. All right. Any other questions, guys, before I end this? Because I'm due for a call right now. Okay. One more question before I end this. And again, I want to appreciate all of you coming to look at this video. Hopefully that solidified a lot of your questions. But go ahead and call that number. I left the 800 number here on the video. Call that number ASAP. Because again, in the next Tuesday, the bonus, I can't tell you the bonus because our representatives will let you know exactly what the bonuses are. You don't want to miss it, okay? You don't want to miss the bonuses that we have for you, okay? And it's going to end next Tuesday at midnight, which is our post pre-launch party, by the way. I'm going to leave a link to the post pre-launch party once I'm done here. That way you can go ahead and register ASAP. Okay. Caroline said, is the first level featherweight $50, then in 30 days upgrade? So Caroline, the first level featherweight costs $100. And then you can upgrade to the higher levels within 30 days if you want to pay the difference. Charles says we need some Craigslist training to go with it. Yeah, we'll roll out some more training as time go on, Charlie. We will definitely be rolling out some more training, brother. But we have a training. Remember, we have a training platform on the back end as well. Okay, we have a training platform on the back end as well. So we've covered quite a bit of ground. It's not just a postcard now. We have other stuff on the back end that once you see, they'd be like, oh wow. I'm telling you, we got you covered on all angles, okay? So guys, that's my time. You can also visit yourpassiveprofits.com. Bring that postcard up again. There's the postcard, okay? You can go to yourpassiveprofits.com, okay? There's my ID number. You can use make sure the ID number is key, guys, and you want to hear that on the 800 number. Let me get the 800 number: 1-800-474-1375. And the ID number is critical. It is very, very critical because that's how we're going to get our people paid. Okay, that's how we want to get our people paid. So that's it. I'm looking for one more question. I don't see any. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Looking forward to having you on the team with Passive Profits. We have a lot of things in store for you. And most of all, we are looking forward to your massive, massive success in 2020 and for many years to come. All right. Thanks for watching. God bless. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.